If you follow local news, you might have noticed a new kid in town, Waltham Patch, one in a growing network of so-called hyper-local news websites. Waltham's local editor is Grannan-doll.
So we're in cities like myself, Waltham, there's Newton, Brookline, Wellesley, Acton, Wayland.
The Metro West patches resemble wicked local sites from Gatehouse Media, the conglomerate that owns the Waltham News Tribune, and Boston Globe's Your Town sites. Patch basically aims to offer the same kind of local content.
City government, schools, police, fire things, arts, business. If I see something about the schools was very well read, I'm going to cover more school stuff. They're oftentimes interested in anything the mayor has to say.
Grannan-doll says Patch has some advantages over the local newspaper. He reports the news as it happens, updating the site several times a day with expanded versions of breaking stories. Take this week's selection of a new school superintendent.
I was, as we say, live tweeting clips from the meeting. So I was saying who supported Dr. Nicholson, who didn't, and then finally the decision came, they picked Dr. Nicholson. I closed my computer, drove to Panera really fast, and wrote a quick breaking news thing, which went out to anybody who's got our breaking news alerts, and then I took a couple-minute break and wrote an expanded story on that. So the whole point is we can get stuff up quickly, accurately.
Many newspapers now encourage their readers to contribute their own content online, but Patch tries to take it a step further.
We more than welcome user content, announcements, death notices, events, news tips, photos especially. We love to get user-submitted photos.
Raised in Newton, where he lives today, Grannan-doll was a reporter at traditional newspapers for 4 years. Unlike those papers, which spend a lot of money on printing, delivery, and staff, Waltham Patch is basically one guy with a laptop, a phone, a digital camera, and a small stable of freelance photographers.
That's all I really need. So my office is mobile. My office is where I need it to be. I'm a self-confessed coffee addict. I've tried to cut back, thankfully.
In 2009, Patch was acquired by America Online, which has invested millions of dollars in 800 sites in 18 states, mostly on the east and west coasts. According to a Patch executive in Manhattan, the online startup hired more journalists than any other news organization in 2010. Like other hyper-local sites, Patch's ultimate goal is attracting local ad revenue. Critics have said that Patch's websites are uneven in terms of quality and that similar startups have folded quickly in a competitive news environment. But Grannan-doll is confident that a growing list of users will keep coming back.
You know, people have responded to it in Waltham. Like any new venture, people just have to try it out.
For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.